Low-class girl from a single-mother household, thinking she can marry my son? Don't be ridiculous. Did that hot tea I poured on you wake you up? Then disappear.
Excuse me? What are you thinking? Why on earth would you suddenly pour boiling hot tea on me?
It wasn't sudden. You kept refusing to listen to what I was saying. You've been defying me over and over.
Well, of course I'd push back when you suddenly refused to approve our marriage just because you found out I was raised by a single mom, and you've been insulting both me and my mother repeatedly.
It's not an insult. It's the truth. Besides, it's not just about your single-parent household. You don't have a proper education, right?
I'm a high school graduate. I chose not to go to college. It was my decision.
No. Humans are naturally inclined to want higher education. Your decision not to attend college wasn't made freely. You've been unconsciously brainwashed by your mother.
Wow, that's an outrageous thing to say. So even if I was brainwashed into not wanting college as you claim, what of it? I'm working a proper full-time job now, so I don't see a problem.
We can't have someone who's received low-class brainwashing as a daughter-in-law. Don't make me state the obvious.
The obvious? I don't understand what you mean. I haven't understood anything you've been saying this whole time.
That's because you're a stupid, low-class person. I'm only saying perfectly reasonable things. You should be aware of your own low level of understanding.
This is definitely your problem, not mine.
And you were late for this meeting today. As a working adult, you lose all credibility with just one instance of tardiness.
I apologize for that. There was traffic on the highway. I believe I explained that when I called.
A phone call doesn't fix everything. Enough of this. Return John to me right away. Surely you can get home by yourself. Don't make John drive you.
John is the one who offered to drive me, and by the way, John seems pretty angry with you right now.
Why?
Why? Probably because his father poured hot tea on his fiance?
He wouldn't be angry about something like that. John understands things correctly. I'm sure he understands and supports the meaning behind my actions.
He really doesn't look that way. Mr. Williams, I think you should calm down a bit.
Well, I'm much calmer than someone like you, which is why I'm successful, have money, live in a big mansion. It's low-class people who are always so agitated.
Yes, you're so calm that you pour hot tea on people you're talking to.
Trying to be sarcastic? How low-level. Sarcasm only works when you have at least 8 figures in your bank accounts.
You've been talking nonsense this whole time.
Just hurry up and give John back. Call off the wedding immediately. Understood?
All right then, the engagement is off.
Of course it is.
But don't think John will be happy about this. He chose me, not your approval.
My son knows what's best for him. He'll thank me later when he marries someone worthy of our family name.
I think you're severely underestimating your son's feelings for me. But go ahead, live in your fantasy world.
Fantasy? I built a multi-million-dollar company from nothing. I deal in reality, not fantasy.
The reality is that you just assaulted your son's fiance with hot tea because you couldn't handle someone disagreeing with you.
It wasn't an assault. It was a wake-up call. You should be grateful. I'm trying to save you from embarrassing yourself.
The only embarrassment here is you. I'm leaving now, and I'll tell John exactly what happened.
Go ahead. He'll understand my position once I explain it properly.
I doubt that very much, Mr. Williams. Goodbye. Sarah, how did your meeting go? His family is strict, right? I bet they thought you weren't good enough. Wait, how do you know? And is that what a mom should be saying? I just know. You can be quite sassy sometimes. Older men don't tend to find girls like you endearing. Well, I'm being criticized for all sorts of things, but I don't really care if older men find me endearing or not. So, what happened? Did you mess up your manners and get yelled at? Or did you receive discriminatory insults? Or perhaps had tea poured on you? Hey, how do you know about that? This is creepy. Were you watching somehow? I don't need to watch to know. Creepy, isn't it? Scary, right? You can't escape from me. Mom, stop messing around. Why do you want me to be scared? I'm just teasing you, sweetheart. But seriously, what happened? You look upset. John's father is a complete monster. He called me low class, said I was brainwashed by you, and then he poured hot tea on me. I see. He's scum. So, how should we make him understand? Huh? That old geezer, John's father. You're not going to back down after being treated like that, are you? I didn't raise my daughter to be that kind of person. Well, what kind of daughter were you trying to raise? I raised you with the theme of being a tragic assassin consumed by revenge. Don't raise kids with that kind of theme. And what do you mean by theme anyway? I'm kidding, obviously, but I'm serious about not letting that man get away with treating you like garbage. What can we even do? He's a powerful CEO. We're just regular people. All right, leave it to your mom. I'll teach that old geezer a lesson. Mom, don't think about doing anything unnecessary. John and I are already talking about getting married anyway, so there's no need to start any trouble. No. Do you think a CEO like him will let go of his only son? He's raised him carefully to take over his business. If you try to run away, he'll chase you to the ends of the earth. That's so dramatic. He's a man who thinks having an education, being rich, and living in a big house makes him superior. He's bound to be obsessed with having his son succeed him. That's how he wants to show off his lineage. Is that how it is? That's exactly how it is. I can just tell. So we need to hit back hard, teach him a lesson, and bring him down. We don't need to bring him down. I don't want to make a big scene out of this. If we don't bring him down now, it'll be more troublesome later. They say, don't put off till tomorrow what you can do today. That saying doesn't apply to revenge. Of course it does. Revenge is best served fresh, not cold. Trust me on this. I'm not sure that's the saying. Anyway, give me that old geezer's contact information. Come on. But you're definitely going to do something unnecessary. If you don't tell me, I'll take more extreme measures. I'll pull out the flamethrower from our family home and... Fine, I'll tell you. Wait, do we even have a flamethrower? I used it to soothe you when you were a baby. How on earth would that work? The gentle warmth of a distant flame is very calming to infants. That doesn't sound right at all, but here's his number. Please don't do anything illegal, Mom. Don't worry, I never get caught when I do illegal things. That's not reassuring. I'm joking. I'll just have a civil conversation with him. Maybe. Is this Mr. Williams, CEO of Sea Sky Trading? I'm Linda Cooper, the mother of Sarah, the girl you poured a tea on.
What is it? Oh, so the mother shows up finally. Look, I have no interest in talking to low-class people.
My, what a charming way to answer a phone call. Did they teach you those manners at your prestigious university?
Don't waste my time. Say what you want to say and then disappear, just like I told your daughter to do.
By the way, I have evidence that will completely destroy your social reputation.
What? What are you talking about?
I have footage of you verbally insulting Sarah and ultimately pouring tea on her.
What do you mean? You weren't even there, were you? Or just bluffing?
Actually, I chose the clothes Sarah wore to the meeting. At that time, I hid a small camera in the neckline. I was worried, you see. Of course, Sarah doesn't know about this either.
What? No, you're lying. That's nonsense. If there was a camera, I would have noticed it.
You were too busy looking down your nose at my daughter to notice a tiny camera. Technology these days is quite remarkable.
This is absurd. You're making this up to intimidate me. It won't work.
I'd be happy to send you a sample.
Fine. Send it. I'll expose your bluff. Is this real?
What I just sent you is a 1-minute version. Now, where should I release the full version, I wonder?
Wait. I understand. How much do you want?
Oh my, this isn't about money. It's so classless to think everything can be solved with money.
Then what do you want? Tell me.
I'd like to meet in person and have a thorough discussion. How about it? Could you come to a location I specify right now?
Yes, fine. I'll go right away.
However, if you're late, I'll release that video to the public. The footage clearly shows your face and statements, so you absolutely cannot be late.
You're underestimating me. Fine. Where should I meet you?
I'll specify the location. Please come alone and don't tell anyone.
Of course. As if I could tell anyone about this.
If you don't arrive within the next hour, the video will be released. The time limit will not be extended. Understood?
I got it.
And Mr. Williams, do try to be polite when we meet. I'm not as forgiving as my daughter.
You threatening me?
I'm simply advising you on proper etiquette. Isn't that what you pride yourself on?
Just text me the address. I'm hanging up now.
As you wish. The address has been sent. 1 hour, Mr. Williams. The clock is ticking. 30 minutes have already passed. I wonder if you'll make it in time.
Hey, something strange is happening. People I pass by keep spilling tea on me.
Excuse me? What are you talking about? That's ridiculous. Stop making up nonsense and hurry up!
It's true. They all claim their hands slipped.
Then their hands probably did slip. The air is dry today.
Getting tea spilled on me 3 times in one day is impossible. What's going on in this town? I just changed my clothes at a clothes store. I'll be a bit late, so please give me a break.
My, what a poor excuse for being late.
No, it's not an excuse, it's the truth.
As a working adult, you lose all credibility with just one instance of tardiness. I believe that's what you were lecturing about, wasn't it? Your words, not mine. I'm simply holding you to your own standards.
This is different. Someone is clearly targeting me. This can't be a coincidence.
Come on, hurry up. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Time keeps moving forward.
You.
Yes, Mr. Williams. Did you want to say something?
Nothing. I'm on my way. But seriously, this is the 4th person who spilled tea on me now. It's like they're appearing out of nowhere.
Perhaps the universe is teaching you a lesson about karma. How fascinating.
This isn't karma. This is deliberate sabotage.
25 minutes remaining, Mr. Williams. I suggest you focus on arriving on time rather than inventing conspiracy theories. Mr. Williams, you still haven't shown up despite the time passing. I might have forgiven you for being a minute or 2 late, but this much.
Please, wait, I beg you. I really am trying to get there, but I got tea spilled on me again.
Honestly, how long will you keep making such ridiculous excuses? Should I release this video along with your claims?
Wait, could it be that you hired people to do this?
Excuse me? What are you implying?
You hired multiple people to spill tea on me. That's the only explanation.
Hiring people to spill tea? Who would take such a request? And multiple people at that? Even for someone influential like me, that would be impossible.
Well, when you put it that way. But somehow I keep running into similar-looking people.
Huh! I bet you can't tell the faces of ordinary people apart. That's further proof you haven't reflected on your actions. Therefore, I will release this footage.
Wait, please, don't. I'll pay anything. I'm serious. I'll do whatever you want. Just please, don't release it.
No, I cannot stop now. A promise is a promise. You're the one who was late, so you're at fault.
But I told you it couldn't be helped, and clearly those people were sent by you.
Being late and then continuing with this high-handed attitude to continue negotiations. Mr. Williams of Sea Sky Trading is clearly still immature as a professional. That's all I needed to confirm. Goodbye.
Wait, don't joke around. Answer me, please. You'll regret this.
I believe the only one with regrets here is you, Mr. Williams, but it's too late now.
No, wait. I'll double whatever you want. Triple it. Name your price.
You still don't understand, do you? This isn't about money. This is about respect.
I respect you. I respect your daughter. Please, just don't release that video.
Your sudden respect appears to be motivated by fear rather than genuine understanding. That's not the kind of respect I'm interested in.
Sarah, I'm sorry. I was wrong. Please tell your mother that I'm reflecting on my actions.
Excuse me? What's going on? Why are you suddenly apologizing to me?
Oh, I see. You don't know anything. Your mother is going off the rails. If you don't stop her, something terrible will happen.
Going off the rails? What exactly do you mean?
There's no time to explain in detail. Just know it's something that will cause trouble for many people.
Trouble for many people? What on earth is she planning to do?
She recorded our conversation somehow, and is threatening to release it if I don't meet her demands.
What demands? What did she ask for?
But she wanted me to meet her somewhere. but people keep spilling tea on me and delaying me. I'm certain she arranged it.
Mom did? That sounds elaborate.
You need to stop her now. Otherwise, there will be serious consequences.
But Mom must have her reasons. I don't think she'd do anything too extreme.
Hey, she's your mother. You're responsible too. If you don't stop her, you'll be just as guilty for whatever happens. Do you understand?
Hold on, you contacted me to apologize, right? What's with this attitude?
It's because your mother is being irrational. You must be crazy too if you let someone like her run wild.
What's wrong with a mother getting angry when her daughter is insulted? I may not agree with Mom's methods, but I appreciate that she's always thinking of me.
Unbelievable. Like mother, like daughter. Both impossible to reason with. This is why I hate low-class people.
And there it is again. You just can't help yourself, can you?
Look, I'm under a lot of stress right now. If that video gets out, my reputation will be ruined.
Maybe you should have thought about that before pouring hot tea on me and calling me low class.
I was just being honest. Your sensitivity is the problem here.
Wow. Goodbye, Mr. Williams. I hope you enjoy the consequences of your actions. My, instead of reflecting, you're calling my daughter low class again? How surprising. I didn't know humans could be so incapable of learning.
You're there with her.
I can't believe you could be so rude to a lady. How uncouth. It's laughable that someone like you claims to understand proper manners.
Please don't release it. I'm begging you. I'll apologize as much as you want. I'll meet all your demands, so please.
I don't need apologies from someone who hasn't truly reflected. You broke your promise, so the footage will be released. Click published.
Wait. Please wait.
Well, my role is done now. This was very entertaining.
Did you just upload it to social media? This is bad. Internet users will have a field day with this.
Oh my, you understand the internet quite well. Then this should be quick to explain. This is the price of being late.
Please take it down immediately. I'll do anything.
The internet never forgets, Mr. Williams. Once something is out there, it's out there forever.
This will ruin me. My company's reputation will be destroyed.
Perhaps you should have considered that before demonstrating such poor character in front of my daughter.
Planned this from the beginning, haven't you? The camera, the tea incident, all of it.
I simply prepared for the possibility that someone of your character might not treat my daughter with respect.
Please respond. I want to apologize. I truly believe I did something wrong.
You just want me to convince Mom, right? I have no intention of doing that.
Please, I'm begging you. This isn't just about me. If that footage circulates, all the employees at Sea Sky Trading will suffer.
The company won't collapse. It'll just get a more competent CEO.
You insolent little...
Careful now. Your true colors are showing again.
I'm sorry. I'm just desperate. The video has already been shared thousands of times.
Actions have consequences, Mr. Williams. You're just experiencing yours. There you go again. Aren't you supposed to be apologizing?
You're leading me on. Both of you are playing dirty.
The internet users who've seen the video can decide who's playing dirty.
Damn it, look. At this rate, I'll lose everything. I'll even lose my home.
That's not my problem.
Disrespectful girl. Where's John? I can't reach him. You keeping him locked up somewhere?
No, John says he's cutting ties with you.
That's a lie. John would never say that. He promised to take over my company.
I'm going to marry John as planned. That's what he wants too.
No way.
John understands things correctly, you know.
You're turning my son against me. This is unforgivable.
Your actions turned your son against you. I merely showed him who you really are.
He'll come back to me. He has to. He's my only son.
Maybe if you apologize sincerely and change your ways, there's hope. Otherwise, I wouldn't count on it.
This isn't over. I won't let people like you ruin what I've built.
Goodbye, Mr. Williams. I wish you luck in your future endeavors. You're going to need it. Sarah, that's wonderful. So you can marry John after all? Yeah, John was fed up with his father too, and apparently his dad's wife told him she wants a divorce after all this. Oh my, things are moving quickly. I know, right? John said his mother has been looking for an excuse to leave for years. This video was the final straw. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Living with that man must have been insufferable. John plans to take responsibility for the company. Things will be hectic for a while, but it looks like everything will work out well. That's great. I'm sure John will handle things just fine. He's already talking to the board members. They're surprisingly supportive of the transition. Not that surprising. No one wants a CEO who pours tea on people and calls them low class on camera. Mom, thank you for what you did. I never imagined you had hidden a small camera in that outfit, but thanks to that, I didn't have to back down without a fight. My, how obedient you're being now, and you were so against it before. Well, that's just looking at the results. Things could have turned out much worse. All's well that ends well, as they say. By the way, John calls you Sarah Bear, doesn't he? Wait, what? Don't tell me. Sarah, but Sarah Bear? Where did the bear come from, I wonder? Hold on, you were watching that far with the camera? Don't worry, I only eavesdropped on your conversation from the parking lot to his house. That's still not okay! You've got to be kidding me! How embarrassing! This is the worst! My, you're blushing. You really are adorable, Sarah Bear. Mom, stop it! That's a private nickname between me and John! Private? On a public street? In broad daylight? With you giggling loud enough for the whole neighborhood to hear? I wasn't giggling that loudly. Oh, you absolutely were. Oh, John, you're so silly. Stop calling me that. I did not sound like that. But you did. It was very cute, though. My little Sarah Bear is all grown up and getting married. If you call me that at the wedding, I swear I will never speak to you again. Don't worry, I'll save it for my mother of the bride speech. Mom! After that, Mr. Williams was forced to step down as CEO of Sea Sky Trading due to the massive online backlash. The incident triggered the exposure of his past harassment behaviors, and he disappeared from public view like he was fleeing in the night. Cut off by John, divorced by his wife, and having lost his status as CEO, I wonder how a man with such high pride is living now. John has taken over as the company's CEO and is putting his all into the work. I'm also doing my best at my job so as not to lose to him. Despite being newlyweds, we're both busy every day. But I feel our lives are fulfilling. Since this incident, Mom calls me Sarah Bear every time she sees me. It would be a lie to say I'm not grateful, but she's still an annoying mother.